There we go.
No, I don't like that fucking pot plant.
Yeah, I just moved that your way.
Do we need to get rid of that pot plant?
No, I like the greenery.
The pot plant can stay.
The greenery is good, you know.
In our new podcast studio, that's moved about 4 or 5 meters.
Yeah, well, you know what? When the landlord increases the rent, you got to make adjustments.
Yeah, you got to. Well, you know, the podcast becomes how you got to pay the bills.
That's it. That's exactly right.
And we're making fuckloads of cash.
Yeah, in this Cozzy Lizzy crizzy that we're in, we've got to do what we can do.
That's exactly right. I think we owe the fans an apology.
We do,
especially the ones that are paying.
Yeah, we're all sorry. We made a. I'm going to say a loose agreement and a commitment to doing an episode a week.
I think we didn't. No, it wasn't a loose agreement.
I was just trying to downplay it a bit.
It wasn't a loose agreement.
It was an agreement. We said we'd stick to it and be consistent,
and we missed a week. And You know what? Fuck you guys. There was a pretty good reason.
Yeah.
That I don't even fully know about, and I want to hear about.
Yeah, of course. Well, to keep, what are we doing? We're going to do a long story short, or should I do a short story long?
Well, I want the dates, Ben.
All right, we'll go. I
want to know what led to this. What happened?
Right, so the reason I didn't come is the day I was supposed to come and do a potty. I actually ended up in the ED, having heart palpitations, and started worrying that I was having a heart attack.
Yep.
I'm all clear. I'm all good. They reckon I've just got some palpitations going on with some irregular heartbeats, and I'm going to go get it investigated properly. But they weren't worried I was going to drop dead, so they let me back out, and they just said, be careful with intense exercise until you get it checked out. Lucky the degree I did means I can navigate this pretty well.
Yep.
But all red flags are cleared. But what happened was over in Japan, I got sick, and then I had some palpitation-y type feels, and I just went, no, it's just because I'm sick. Body's not cruising.
And you're in Japan.
Yeah, right?
I don't have time for this heart problem.
I get back and I'm sick, and I just don't do anything for a week, so I'm all fine. And then I'm up in Newey, and I start trying to exercise again, and I'm just not feeling great. Everything feels a bit slow and hard. I'm like, it's because you've been sick and you've been traveling and you haven't been eating as much, and you're just getting back out of it all. Don't worry about it. And I feel my heart beating quite quick. And I'm like, nah, it's fine. I keep like pushing it down. And then I'm at a surf event on the weekend, and I get it, and I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. But I've just been running, and I go, okay, no, this is fine. Then I just feel a bit funny. End up a little bit in my head about it, but then I go, mate, you are so young, and this is the healthiest you've ever been.
There's no way you're
having a problem. It's just some electrolyte imbalances, and you just come up to sick. Like, it's all going to be fine in a couple of days.
Yeah.
Anyway, come to the day I'm supposed to come up to do the podcast with you. I haven't had any issues for a while, and I've started exercising a bit. Anyway, I'm just standing. I'm at rest. I'm chilling, and I start getting it pretty bad. Like, it's my heart's beating through my chest, and I'm sitting there in this moment going, yeah, okay, I'm not exercising right now. This shouldn't be happening.
Does your watch track your heart rate?
I haven't been wearing the watch. The watch has gone back on.
Oh, because of that.
Yeah, and my heart rate it's much more like it just randomly goes fast, but I don't feel it anymore.
Yep.
I haven't had any issues since I left the ED, but the day that I got this at rest and like I went dizzy, had to brace myself, and I was like, oh fuck, this is not good. So I walked down to the ED because there was one right near where I was. And I walk in there and I go, do you accept the DVA gold card? And he goes, no, this is private only. And I was like, oh, well, I think I'm having a heart attack. Like, how much is this going to cost me?
Yeah.
They were like, $380 for the full check. I was like, I'm just going to go to the free one. Right? I'm going to drive to the free one.
This isn't that important.
Yeah. I was like, I'm just going to drive to the free one. And in my head, I'm thinking, there's no fucking way they're going to let me walk out when I might be having a heart attack. And as I suspected, they're like, well, can we just quickly check and make sure you're not going to die?
Yeah.
Okay. And I was like, oh, that'd be lovely. And they check and they go, no, you should be right. And I'm like, great, I'm going to go to the free one to get a proper checkout.
Yeah.
They're like, okay.
That's hilarious.
And they're like, please go. Like, you need to be checked. I'm like, you should just
check.
You could just check me.
Yeah.
But, send the bill to defense. No, okay, fine. I'm going to drive myself.
Yeah. $380 is a lot of money.
It was a lot of money.
Yeah.
It was a lot of and I was not worried now once they confirmed that I wasn't immediately dying.
Yeah. I can make it to the other
hospital. Make it to the other hospital. And I get there and they rush me in to check me. And then once they feel like I'm safe, they then take forever to finish discharge me.
Yeah, you're just chilling.
All's well and good except for the panic attack I put myself in about thinking, how am I 30 and going to die? This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
But
Well, is there a reason?
I haven't found out yet. I'm going to go to a
You got to go to a specialist and
get it all
that
confirmed.
shit.
I mean, I have theories myself. I just think, so you got like a couple of nodes in your heart that send the signal to tell your heart to beat.
Yeah.
And I just reckon I've got two nodes fighting about who's in charge, and they're just both sending signals.
It's an alpha
and it's
battle.
just, so they're just beating out of sync, and it just sends me into a bit of a loop.
Yeah.
So
Fighting
fucking sort it out, right?
Just
sort it out, and can you just function right? The body has one job: keep me alive. Don't you kill me.
Yeah.
Stop
fucking with my heart.
Yeah, it's like how our brains are mean to us. Like, can you just be nice? Like, be on my team. Tell me I did a good job.
Yeah.
Don't
get angry at me for not being able to sleep.
Yeah,
that's
this is
not
ridiculous.
fucking
You're
helpful.
not helping. Just go to sleep.
Just shut up.
Yeah, just shut up and go to bed. But our bodies aren't always our friends.
Yeah. Well, that's why when you call me, you're like, "Oh, I'm not going to make it." And I was like, "Oh, no." You're like, "Call me when you got a sec. I won't be able to make the potty." And I was like, "All right." I was like, "That's never happened before. Must be serious." And then I called you, and I was like, "What's going on?" You're like, "I'm in hospital." And I was like, "Oh, he's probably broken something. He's fallen off a surfboard," and you're like, "Yeah, I thought I was having a heart attack." I was like, "Get the fuck out of here, bro! What?" She was so calm about it.
It was funny because after I got out and I was walking out, I called Dad, and Dad called me that morning when I was like in it, and I was like, "Oh no!" I'm like, "Is this important, Dad?" And he goes, "No." He goes, "No, why? What's up?" I'm like, "Oh, I'll tell you when I know more." And I went, "Actually, no, I'm going to the hospital because I might be having a heart. I'm not too sure." And Dad's like,
on.
he said, "Okay, well, yeah, keep me updated."
Yeah.
And then like when I called him afterwards, he goes, "Oh yeah, so what's been happening?" And I told him the whole story, and he goes, "Well, you know what? I'm proud of you because most men just never go in until they hit the floor at home,
until they drop dead.
I'm proud that you took 5 days to get yourself in there to get checked out.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, I was like, yeah. What's the male urge to be like, I'm not going to see a doctor about this. I'll be right. Yeah, it's a very big male urge of like, even I know like how the body works. And
Do you reckon that was a part of the reason you went sooner though? Still?
Yeah, well, eventually I went because I'm like, wow, you're being stupid. Like, this is your heart. Go find out why.
Go figure it out.
Yeah, like you're fitter than this.
Yeah.
Like, stop putting it off as, I mean, like I know I was chalking up to being ill and that, but anyway. As a guy, get out there and check yourself,
Check your heart.
Yeah, check your heart. Yeah. Stand up after you take a shit and look at it. Make sure it's not bleeding.
That's not a good sign.
Check to make sure your body's functioning correctly. If something hurts, ask a question.
Yeah. I mean, unless you've obviously just broken it.
Yeah.
Broke my toe last week.
Or unless they want $380 and you got to fill up your car with petrol instead.
Which, well, then... same.
Choose your battles.
same, really. Yeah, well, fuck. I'm glad it's all sweet.
Yeah.
Hopefully it doesn't happen again. It's weird how shit can happen like that, though. Like, my old man, there was, for 1 year, this is like 10 years ago now, he fainted like 3 times in a year, randomly. And this is when we were chippies and we were working on roofs, like 3 stories up and shit. And they're like, you can't work on roofs anymore.
That's scary.
Yeah. And every time it happened twice. Once, like in the bathroom, and he smashed his head on the toilet, which was fucked. He had a big, I can't remember, forehead or chin or whatever. I walked into the bathroom, just fucked up. You're like, who'd you fight in the bathroom?
He fought
like,
the bathroom.
Toilet. Yeah, he's like, the toilet fucked me up, dude. And then another time it happened, I think just in the living room, he just fell on the carpet. And the third time he caught it. He was out in public and he was like, I'm about to pass out. And he just laid down on the ground, like at the mall or some shit.
Fucking
hell. I was like, what are you doing? He's like, and then went to the hospital every time. No idea. Hasn't happened since. But like that was in 1 year. And it's like, what the fuck does that come from?
Yeah, what was all that? And then to like just stop.
And then never to happen again.
Yeah. Odd as.
Like, where the fuck? Like, why?
Well, like I've literally went to the hospital and cleared that I wasn't having a heart attack, and I haven't had that issue since.
You just got that like...
Yeah, it's like my brain went,
we're sweet.
We're sweet. So now when it's like happening, my brain's like, we don't need to worry about it.
You don't have to panic about it.
Yeah, so you can just chill, keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Keep functioning.
This is what I used to wear a Fitbit just to monitor my heart rate. And when I first got it, and this is, you might know this, I don't know if yours works because you don't have as many tats on that arm, but tattoos somehow affect.
Yeah, that doesn't go through.
Yeah, I don't understand how it works.
I wear it on my right for a reason.
For that reason?
Yeah, because I can't go through here.
Yeah, I don't know why that happens, but when I first got my Fitbit and I was wearing it and my pulse was constantly at 120, I was like, fuck, man, this is not good.
I can't think. Yeah, this can't be right.
Yeah, and I was constantly looking at it, and I'd be checking my pulse, and I'm like, I swear it's not that fast.
Yeah.
What is going on here? Anyway, so Fitbits don't work with tattoos.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Well, there's even a whole thing that if you're looking at your heart rate here, it's higher than it is because you like get anxious about it.
Oh, to look at it.
It's like a whole mind thing. Like if you're running and checking your heart rate, there's a whole thing where some people are higher when they're looking at it themselves on a watch.
Yeah.
Whereas if they remove the screen from them and someone else is monitoring the device, their heart rate's lower.
Yeah. I was last time, what did I go to the doctor for? I can't even remember. It was ages ago, but I remember they put the, whatever it is that checks your heart rate and your blood pressure and all that, and you can see your heart rate on it. And it was like, it started at like 60. And while the thing's checking your blood pressure, I'm like, how low can I get my heart rate? And so I start breathing calmer. I got it down to like 47.
Yeah.
And then the doctors come in and she's like, your heart rate is way too low. You might have a hole in your heart. And then I go get strapped up to ECG machines and stuff. I'm like, dude,
Please.
this is, I done this on...
And then your heart rate skyrockets.
I'm
You're like, what do you mean a hole in my heart?
Yeah, I'm like, I've done this on purpose. And at that time I was doing like mainly HIIT training.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, I'm just fit.
Yeah, yeah.
And then like another doctor comes in, they're like, no, we're actually worried about this. And then a third doctor came in, he goes, look at him. He's fine. Just walked off, and I was like, that's my guy right there.
Yeah, that's a guy using the brain.
Yeah, it's like two doctors who I would say aren't healthy, and then one who I would say, you're a healthy looking bloke. He went, dude, he's fine. Don't worry about it. That's normal for someone who trains.
That's it.
But doctors in their books.
Doctors in their books, so real.
Yeah.
Oh, what about like I'm getting checked out by the doctor, and I kind of say this piece, and I didn't mean it to be rude to the lovely doctor that I had because they were a little bit overweight.
Yeah.
But I was like, this is just bullshit. You know, I've lost a heap of weight. It's the skinniest I've ever been, and I know being fat's a big problem for your heart, but I can't now have my heart failing. I've quit all the bad drugs, and I'm like the healthiest ever. This is rubbish that now my heart's playing up. And I could just see that when I made the overweight, which I wasn't a relation, I could just see the twinge of
it was about you.
It was an irritation in them when I said it. Oh, it's not my fault.
It is crazy, like being a health professional, like a doctor or whatever, and being overweight, or like you should always see doctors smoking.
Yeah, I think that's
like, don't you deal with that shit all the time? Like, wouldn't you see like how bad cancer? Like, we see TV ads and stuff. I'm like, you see like the actual shit.
You see what happens.
Wouldn't that fucking be a huge turn on?
Well, it's a stressful profession, you know.
That's actually true.
It's stressful, but then like you know, people like everyone knows that alcohol's not good for you.
But it's the best.
Yeah, but everyone still drinks. Like people still like they know all those things.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know, I guess like, I imagine, like I knew that when I was fat that it was not good and I was too big.
Yeah.
You know, like I knew that. But it was hard to like get out of it, that thinking until I got out of it.
Yeah. You're like, oh, I'm not that big.
Yeah.
And then once you're like, oh.
And then when you lose the weight, and then you try and on clothes, you're like, holy fuck.
That doesn't fit.
Yeah. Like I put on pants the other day and I was like, what the fuck? And they were like pants from a while ago. I'm like, these proper don't fit me.
Like not even with a belt.
With a belt.
It's all scrunched up.
Yeah.
You're like, I can't wear that shit.
Yeah. I'm like, you have to cut so much out to make it fit me again.
I got a little story for you.
Oh, I love a story. I'm not liking this.
Do you want to get rid of it?
Yeah.
Get rid of it. We'll put that somewhere else.
God, I nearly threw that and beads would have gone everywhere.
It would have been on video.
I literally just stopped when I seen it. I knew I would have to clean it all up.
Yeah. Anyway, it's probably like a month ago now. Like we would have done a potty since then, but I just forgotten about it. But I wrote it down when I remembered it. But I was at the RSL around a month ago, and I go out to the smokers area to have a vape with Morgan, a friend of mine, which you know, and we're standing there, and I'm facing this group of like 4 or 5 people in the corner, and she's got their back to them, and they are like constantly like kind of staring at us and then talking. I'm like, what? He's like, are they like, they're definitely talking about us, but I'm not.
You're feeling it.
Yeah,
you're like, I'm being talked about.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'm not sure why. And me and Morgan are just yarning. We're having a laugh. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden they get up and they go to walk, and we're at the exit door, and they come walk past us. I'm like, they're definitely about to say something. And then one of the girls in this group, literally, like Morgan hasn't even seen him. She's got her back towards him the whole time. And then this girl, as she walks past, she grabs Morgan on the shoulder. Morgan looks at her and she goes, "Are you okay?" Morgan lost her shit. And I'm like, does it look like I'm preying on you right now? I'm like, we've been mates for ages.
What?
I was like,
How uncomfortable did you make more? What were you talking about? Could it be a conversation thing?
I have no idea what we were talking about. Honestly, Morgan cracked up laughing. She was like, "Yeah, I'm fine." And then the girl asked twice. She's like, "Are you sure?" And like fully looking at me like I was doing something wrong. And I was like, I'm so perplexed.
Were you dressed like a bikie?
Fuck knows what I was wearing.
Because you do sometimes look like a big old bikie.
Yeah, maybe. And I mean, Morgan is
Small.
tiny.
You're a monster.
She's way younger than me.
Yeah.
Which is...
Yeah. Like I can see, like you look like a bikie and there was enough alcohol where you looked, I don't know.
Maybe. I was shocked by it. And then Morgan's obviously straight away like run inside and tells everyone, thinking it's the funniest thing ever. I was like, I can't believe that.
You don't like it because it makes you look so bad. It's such a
like,
bad... Even coming in, everyone laughing, you're like, this is not... Like, stop laughing. I'm not a fucking predator and I do not look like one.
In my mind, I was like, maybe I do look way older than I think. I was like, fuck me.
Go home and reevaluate everything.
Dude, I wanted to go home. Yeah. I was like, I'm off this.
I need to get friends my own age.
Oh, mate. Never in my life.
That's so funny.
Anyway, but also, respect to the group. If it did look like that.
Yeah, good on him.
That's also good on him. I also thought that. I was like, it's nice that there's people out there doing that, but not to me.
You know, I mean, you can take offense as much as you want, but good on them for checking something.
Yeah.
I want to know what Morgan looked like. Was she standing there all timid? Like, what was
she
her
kind
thing?
of does, though, in general. I don't know. We'd had a few beers. She was probably sitting down like this, and I was probably standing up over her.
You're probably talking animated about something that you're angry about.
Probably.
The shark's probably just lost, so you're just like,
probably
fuck
all
this,
in her grill.
This is bullshit. And
yeah.
fucking...
and I hate you.
Yeah.
Just fucking handing it out.
Yeah, just fucking this and that.
Oh, yeah. Well, I thought you might enjoy that one.
That is, I am super upset I wasn't there for that.
Oh, you would have fucking lost it.
Yeah, I would have had a good giggle.
Dude, if that role was reversed and you were in that position, I would be on the floor crying.
Yeah, it would have been a great thing to witness. And I would have even liked if I was like sitting there and somehow not included in it.
I honestly feel like I might start doing that to people for fun.
Yeah. Like two people that are clearly like married.
Yeah. Just go, are you okay?
Yeah.
Is he bothering you?
Start asking the guy, are you okay? Is she? And then just like walk away and like show him the symbol. What's the symbol? I think it's this.
Do you remember that time we sat down with that random group at Northies? And then I just started hammering into that couple who'd just gotten together that had been best friends for like 10 years.
Yeah.
Like for no reason. I was just in the mood.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, so it took you 10 years to get out of the friend zone, did it?
Yeah.
And he was like, goes to say yes. And she's like, no. It was nothing like that. And I was like, bullshit. Look at him. And he was like, yeah, it was. Like
I've been waiting.
Yeah, he's like, I've been waiting to hit that for ages.
Yeah, man. It's a proper friend zone win, and you will not take that away from him. All right.
Yeah, and for some reason we just sat there for like 10 minutes giving it to that couple.
Yeah.
And then we're like, all right, see yous.
Yeah, see you later.
But they were taking it well. But fucking random.
I love when people can take good banner.
Yeah.
Just have fun with it.
Just have a laugh.
You know how easily you could have made a situation out of that couple, like that person coming up and asking if she was all right? You could have just got offended and been a dick and actually made a problem.
Yeah. What the fuck, cunt?
Yeah. No. You got to reward good behavior. And I think that is good behavior.
Yeah. Dude, it was just, as soon as it happened, I was stunned and Morgan just started laughing.
Yeah, love Morgan's reaction. Like, I can just picture Morgan reacting so
fucking bad. This is so bad for my image.
Yeah. To go straight in.
Now 100 more people know about it.
Yeah, how good.
Yeah.
100?
100,000.
That's right.
Yeah. Big numbers up in here.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I had some other shit written down on my phone to talk about, but
I feel like I'm struggling to remember it all.
I've totally blanked on it.
Actually, no. I want to chit chat like good and bad weddings, that you've been to. Because I just been to a wedding, and I've got to say it's one of the worst weddings that I've had the most fun at in my life. worst wedding, but most fun.
Yeah. Wild, right? Like, it's a wild thing to say, but it's so real.
Okay.
This wedding, the ceremony, beautiful. Like, it was a mansion in Melbourne, gorgeous. The wedding itself went off beautifully. They spoke well. Bride and groom was my cousin. Just, they looked great. Vows were good. Signing went well. And then it came time for the reception, which was at the exact same venue. So we didn't have to move anywhere.
Yeah.
They were half an hour late to start the drinks package. So all the alcoholics in my fucking family were like, can't wait that long.
Yeah.
Let's walk down the street to the pub. So we all walk into this pub, black tie, looking like the nights. And they're not ready for us because it's not like a pub. It's like more of a bar, and they wouldn't get much flow. And all of a sudden, 50 people walk in, and they're running out of beer. They send people down to the Dan Murphy's to buy more cases. And when all the cases come back, we leave after our 1 to 2 drinks each, and we just all pack up and leave. We go back to the wedding there's a drinks package. We're all going to start mingling together. We walk in, they got this bar that's opened up. No beer. They've had no beer. The drinks package was a beer, wine package.
How'd they fuck that up?
They'd have no beer, right? At all, which is shocking. But I have a rule for weddings, and I only drink red wine. So I was good. Right?
Is that your wedding rule?
Yeah, my wedding rule is I just drink red wine.
Why?
Because it's always on the table. I don't have to get up and go wait in the line or do anything else. And I don't know. I just don't drink red wine any other time.
Red wine wasted.
I just get loose at weddings.
Yeah, dude, red wine drunk is so different.
I have so much fun. And it's just a thing that I've done for quite a while. And I just stick to it. My teeth end up all red wine. Sometimes end up with a crust on it. So I ruin photos.
If you ever get married yourself, will you still abide by said rule?
Yeah. Red wine is what I do at weddings. It's the drink of love. I also love that I'm wearing a nice suit. And I'm risking it with
not
red
spilling
wine.
red wine.
It's a win if I still have my shirt at the end of the night.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's just a rule I have. So I knew I was good.
Yeah.
A lot of the men very upset.
Yeah, of course. I'd be one of them.
Anyway, but not just that, right? They had these different wines, but they didn't know. Like the bar staff just didn't know what the wines were. So me asking for a red was fine. They grabbed the red.
Yeah.
They poured it in. They had all these different types of wine glasses. They didn't use the correct one for any of the types of wine. They just whatever they got their hands on first. Like people having champagne out of the big fat glasses.
Yeah.
I don't know the different glasses either, by the way. I just
you know a champagne glass goes in a fucking skinny one.
My mum got given her white wine in a champagne flute. It was bad. And that's not where it stopped. They started getting some beer in, but it wasn't consistent flow. Now, the other part of this venue is it wasn't big. It didn't have a big enough room for us to all have dinner in it. So the grooms and that were in their own room with like 2 tables that had all their friends on it. And then both families had like the relatives had their own separate room that they were in. So I was just in a room with all my cousins and my aunties and uncles and my parents.
That's fucking strange.
Which was strange because I didn't really get to mingle with everyone else. But it was such a fun party for just the Savekiches getting drunk in this fancy...
Yeah.
Right? So we had a ball in this room. But they just were fucking up the table service. And they weren't bringing out wine quick enough. They still didn't have enough alcohol. When they served food, the bride and groom were the last to get their food. And it was completely different than the menu they ordered. So they asked for like a traditional Chinese banquet, which is what... This place was meant to be Chinese. And then they just gave us like some baked chicken with a whole carrot and 1 bean on a plate. And like, it was shocking. Like it was just so bad. And they were just not getting alcohol out to anyone. But the cabinets in our fancy room had all these like wine, just heaps of bottles of wine in there. And none of the other rooms were getting alcohol at all. So I just started opening up these cabinets and taking bottles of wine.
Just going, let's go.
So our table in there was just fine. And then I found out that the other rooms weren't even getting any wine at all. And my auntie used to be a wedding caterer. And she's in there screaming at the people to like sort this out and get this thing going. And then here I am walking around with stolen bottles of wine into the other rooms going, all right, everyone.
Don't worry, Wiley's got you covered.
I'm just pouring people up. Everyone, like I'm meeting everyone at the party. I'm one of the only people that met people in all the different rooms.
Yeah,
and I'm having a great time, just mingling and just having a good laugh at the fact.
Dude, you were saving it. And then just going back into my room, just partying up with my family for forever. They were late to start the DJ set, which would have got everyone out of the rooms out into the courtyard. So we all just stayed in our rooms for way too long, getting way too drunk. Like me and dad are leaning on each other when we're walking out. Like,
I love you, man.
It's an
I love you
chaotic mess, and it's the best. I'm going off to the after party, and dad wants to go home, but he can't walk. Then I'm like, I can see my uncle up there, and I scream at my uncle. I'm like, you got to come back and take my dad. And I walk him up, and I'm like, here you go. You can look after your brother now. Handing him off. Ended up being like one of the best funs I've ever had at a wedding, but absolute worst wedding I've ever witnessed.
What did the fucking bride and groom think?
Well, they were not happy. They were real.
So really, you had fun.
Yeah. No,
and a lot of other people, but the bride and groom,
a lot of other people probably didn't have as much fun. And our whole room, like the Savekic family, we had a load of fun. Like no one that was sitting in that room had a bad time.
But everyone else was basically thinking, "What the fuck is going on?"
I think the other families still had fun because once they got alcohol, they still had fun. But the bride and groom just felt horrible. That the food was all wrong, and they felt bad for everything. And alcohol wasn't coming out, so they were stressing about things. Yeah. To the point where I didn't really get to see my cousin, but it's a wedding, so I didn't expect to. But when they're leaving, they're like, look, this is all because they turned the music on for 45 minutes, and then the venue's like, we got to turn it off. It's 9:15. We don't want to disturb the neighbors.
What?
And I was like, I'm staying in the hotel right next door. I am your neighbor. It's fine.
Don't worry about it.
Let's keep playing. Let's keep going. This is ridiculous. You've messed up everything. Do not turn it off early.
Yeah.
So, but then my cousin was like, that's it. We're just going to go to this pub in this area, whatever. Everyone getting cars and go. And when we got there, he's like, I've forgotten my ID. Everyone back to my house.
Oh.
So he's just brought most of the party back to his house. I've gone to a bottle and bought a bunch of alcohol and taken it to the house. And they're all just partying up in his house for a while. And it gets to 2 a.m, 3.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there, I'm looking at them two talking to people. I go, we shouldn't be here. It's their fucking wedding night. They've been stressed about everyone having a good time. And I stand up and go, I'm going home. I think everyone else should go home too. Let's get out of here. Come on. Let's let these two have their wedding night alone.
Oh, that's brutal though. How the amount of fuck ups like that.
So many fuck ups. So many. They should have got a full refund.
No, I'm sure they'd be arguing.
They definitely got some sort of, it might have been 50% or something they got.
Yeah. I've never been to a wedding, not with that was bad. But out of all the weddings I've been to, the cheapest one I went to was the most fun, and the most expensive was the least fun.
Yeah.
As in, the super expensive one, it was beautiful. Don't get me wrong. And the photos are fucking epic. But the entire time you had, that many people there, it was hard to meet everyone. And, you saw the bride and groom for 10 seconds on the day, kind of thing. And it was just
it's a very weird event, and the whole sit-down design of them.
Yeah.
You're kind of stuck with your table.
Yeah.
You get a shit table, it's just shit. If you get a good table, you can still have fun, but you don't meet everyone.
Yeah, and it was a huge hall, so it was really easy to have your space. Whereas the cheap one I went to was at the Mollymook RSL.
Nice.
And by the end of the night, that building was shaking.
Yeah.
It was kicking off. It was rowdy. It was everyone on the dance floor hooking in. There wasn't a single person there I didn't know.
Yeah.
It was just fucking awesome. And I was I knew both those people, and one was $100,000, one was 15 or 20.
Yeah. I think,
it's bruh.
I think I'd have to say the same. Some of the most expensive weddings I went to were just not as fun. But the one I went to where I was the best man, they didn't spend too much, and it was at an RSL for the reception. Just had a blast with everyone.
Yeah, get
and
loose.
And then probably my favorite wedding was my mate Angus. So they did the wedding out in Gold Creek in Canberra.
Yeah,
at this little chapel, and then we all had an hour to get all the way to the south side to the Rose Cottage.
Rose Cottage, yeah,
right?
yeah.
And this is just a cowboy type outdoor, woolshed type vibe. And he's just hired out a room. There's no seating. It's just finger food and the bar, and everyone's just standing up. And that was the most fun I've ever had at a wedding. Yeah. It was just, I talked to everyone. I mean, there's the added effect that he's a childhood friend, so I'm seeing people that I haven't seen forever, but it's just so many good vibes, and it's just the most fun. And if I ever did get married again, I will do whatever she wants to do, but that's what I vote for.
Yeah. I would vote for that, or I would do Destination.
Yeah. Destination's good, but you lose a lot of who you want to come. But it is a great way to just weed out people.
It's a great way to weed out people, and like, fuck, why not go on a holiday anyway?
Yeah, I do vote.
I'm doing destination wedding at the end of this year.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Vietnam.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see how the war goes.
Yeah. Why you got to do that to me, bro? I was getting excited.
We'll see. The planes might be like, we're not fucking flying people
if you
anywhere anymore.
Want to get fucking political, we've both been avid fans of not being political.
Yeah, I don't want to be political, but I am getting close.
But there is something else I want to. It's not about the war though.
Okay.
It's about COVID. Have you seen that the government in Melbourne is paying $125 million back to businesses that closed down during COVID?
No.
Yep.
Wow. Really?
Yep. It was like last week sometime it was at 50 mil and now it's at 125 mil. And I think, let's be honest, this is headline reading. I don't actually read articles.
Yeah, good.
But
passing on some good information there, James.
So like this is factual.
Yeah, factual
in my
as
head.
fuck.
I know all the details.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I feel vindicated. But I'm also annoyed that our taxpayer money is going to something that no one fucking wanted in the first place.
Yeah.
No one wanted to be locked down. No one wanted to shut their business down.
No.
There was probably a few failing businesses that were like, thank fuck.
that are really getting
they were probably about to fucking go bankrupt anyway.
Yeah.
But most of them would
Think about the ones that bankrupt a week before COVID and, they're not getting bailed out.
Yeah. Dude, killer. But I saw that and I was like, fuck that. It feels like all that shit just got swept under the rug. That's my political rant.
Yeah, well, what do you think is going to happen with all this as well? It's going to be the same thing. Like it is every time.
I've fucking heard some shit that... this is fucking...
You know what's happened here? This is a big feeling I haven't. I've done a lot to just become non-political as I've gotten older. I've realised I don't care enough and nothing's going to change. I've always thought that it doesn't matter who you vote for because they're just lobbying out, like pick your favourite companies that they lobby out to, like that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
But, Pocock's talking about getting
Bro,
gas
he's the
tax
man.
in, right? And that's getting me a bit excited. But like if they start doing this taxing and they start, doing stuff for the people and making our lives cheaper and actually better, then I will go more political. So I'll actually start caring about the parties.
He's the only dude who I've listened to on social media that I'm like, this guy seems fucking sane.
Now,
like what he's saying seems like, all right, cool. I can get around that.
Yeah, but I also need a preference that I don't fucking know enough about any of this stuff. Like, I don't know if taxing the companies is going to be better. Like, maybe they just increase the cost for us to have fucking gas, that it didn't matter that we tax them.
Like they are now.
Yeah. Like, maybe it's just, like, I don't know how it works. But what I do know is that I'm starting to be angry enough about it that I want to know. And this is a slippery slope into me being like, all right, that's it. I'm going into politics. I've had enough.
Well, that's been the whole point of this podcast. Is that we're not going to talk about politics. I like the way you're holding your mic now. I'm a fan of that.
I'm going to experiment,
feels like I'm smoking now.
Yeah, but if this feels comfy.
It's like ripping a billy. That's familiar.
That's hilarious. Maybe that's why I just naturally moved to this, right? This feels gay.
Yeah.
I don't like this at all.
Well, I saw you do it and I was like, fuck, he's got it nailed. He's figured it out.
This is good. I'm happy with this.
Oh, foot cramp. Get rid of that.
Ugh.
Yeah, bro, fucking... Who knows what's going on with this politics shit? I can't remember who I was talking to the other day. They're talking about a lockdown again because of the fuel and because of the war. And I'm like, how's that going to happen? I'm like, but if it does, what am I going to do about it?
What if they start limiting how much fuel you can get?
I saw that today on social media. Limiting it to, what was it, $40 at a time is all you can fill up.
I could only get 100 Ks in my van each fill up.
Well, I'm like, dude, I reckon there'd be heaps of people that'd be stoked about it though, like people who can work from home. You just go, I'm not coming into work. I'm working from home.
Well, that's the first thing. Like, stop all these fuckers moving. Like, anyone that doesn't want to be driving, make it like I don't know. Look, it's just a problem. But it's a problem that I don't have any answers for how to fix.
No.
Except
stop killing people.
If it costs heaps to get fuel through the Middle East at the moment. Like, I don't know. Maybe it costs way more to drill it in Norway or here in Australia, but maybe we start going, let's do that. Like, surely we have big oil deposits in Australia. I feel like we got a little bit of everything.
Yeah, I don't know. And
you know, we've probably already drilled it all. I don't know.
yeah, here's another headline I saw that may or may not be true. But it was a comment, and it was Albo saying, just get an electric car.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
It's like, if he really said that, I'm like, fuck, mate. Are you're really not reading the fucking room, are
Where do you think all our electricity comes from? Yeah. Fucking fuel and coal mines burning and working. Like,
but I don't know if he said it. But it was a fucking caricature image with that as the title, and I was like,
people's aircon's going to stop working if everyone plugs their car in at night.
That's all right. We're coming into
Surely
winter.
the grid couldn't handle everyone having an electric car.
I don't know. Fucking, but what are electric cars doing to the fucking world anyway? What's going on? Elon, hurry up and get us to Mars, bro.
Can everyone just hold their shit together, right? Like all this war, which I'm disgusted by. I just think it's crazy we're still fighting. But can everyone just calm the shit down for like at least another 30 years?
Yeah, let our kids deal with it.
Yeah, can we just make it to old age? Like, I just don't feel like World War III now, you know? I'd really like it.
We've been going really well at avoiding
Can we put it into a vote? Can we let the people vote?
Yeah. I know which way it would go.
Yeah, we don't want the war.
Yeah.
You know, we're huge, like a whole world thing. We don't want it.
Imagine getting like, if it fully happened, imagine like getting conscription and shit.
I wonder if Army would take me back or if they'd say, nah.
Well, it also depends how it happens.
You're fucked. You're definitely going.
Why?
Because
I've got way too many injuries.
You're on.
Right, I got a broken toe. I can hardly walk.
God, what happened to us? Conscription people used to be proud. They used to lie to try and get on there. Now people are like, nah, don't want to go.
Yeah, well, I feel like there's a different thing. There's like conscript. If you conscript people to go fight some war somewhere else, it's like, fuck that. But it's a bit different if you go, fuck, we're being invaded. What are you going to do?
Do you reckon Iran's going to invade? I reckon we got more chance of America invading us. You know what?
I don't know.
Actually, I've got a fucking thing to say. All this, right, is doing something to me that I'm not proud of. My inner racist is coming out, and it's coming out strong. Like, when I see these fuckers, I just can't help but be like, oh, I'm done with you.
You're getting angry about it.
I'm getting angry. I am. And I can feel, and it's not good because you shouldn't be racist, but I just fucking hate Americans. I'm done. Don't like Americans. They're loud. They keep starting wars where they shouldn't be, and I'm just over it.
It's a fair opinion.
I'm done with Americans. Every time I hear them now, I just get frustrated.
So you're off Trump?
I'm off Trump. I'm off the whole thing.
It's such a shame.
Yeah, he was close. He nearly had me, but no, I'm off. And I'm definitely not becoming a progressive person. I'm not doing that.
Woke.
Yeah, I'm not doing woke. I'm not going that way.
Yeah.
I'm just off it. I'm not hating Jews either. I just don't like Israel. Why are they starting wars?
Yeah.
Why does America need to jump in? I don't know why this all happened.
No, it's because there's more shit going on than we know about.
Definitely.
Somewhere along all of it, there's money.
It's probably all some secret
power.
thing just to try and hurt China. America was trying to hurt China. Probably some whole other layer to it.
Yeah, we'll never know the full story. We still don't even know the full story about the fucking Epstein shit.
I know he killed himself.
Oh yeah, he definitely killed himself. Yeah, it definitely wasn't that huge fucking ex-cop that he was in the jail cell with who was in there for killing people. Definitely not.
Had nothing to do with that. He lifted himself up and did that all by himself.
I mean, the other guy said he actually tried to save his life, but...
What a hero.
Yeah, just he couldn't.
Epstein was too strong.
Yeah, way too strong. All right, let's get off the political topic.
All right.
I got nothing.
I think I'm going to buy a motorbike.
This is an idea I can get around.
Yeah, I think I'm going to buy a motorbike. I've got to trade the van in, get a motorbike.
You're going to get rid of the van for a motorbike.
I don't know, maybe. Just strap a swag to the back and live that way. Probably not going to do that.
Heavy minimalist. No golf clubs, no surfboard.
Oh, no, I just have to What do I do? Like, if I leave a set of clubs here and a surfboard here, then I can do that when I come visit.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
What do those guys who you always see touring around on motorbikes with their swag and stuff? What are they actually? I suppose riding the bike is the fun part.
Yeah, they drink a lot. They go into a lot of bars at the end of the day and have some beers with other people.
And that's it.
And then I guess they maybe
roll
they
out the swag next to the pub and have a snooze. Because like you can't carry activity-based stuff. Well,
not many.
You could rock climb, free dive.
Yeah, you could definitely rock climb. I think you get away with that.
Yeah, those little shoes.
But it's definitely about just moving through life easy and slow.
Super
minimalist.
You're
not you don't have as many hobbies.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Yeah, it's what would you got?
I met a guy that lived out of his backpack and he like traveled around the world and he goes, I don't own anything other than what's on me. And he just had this backpack with he had one set of gym clothes and like one outfit that he wore.
Probably just jumps in the shower with it on to wash it.
Yeah, just like he just lives real. And he just has this one. And it wasn't a big backpack. You know, you see backpack.
Yeah, like a huge hiking.
And like it was a small carry-on as well. Like he could have bigger carry-on and get on planes. He's like, no, I just don't need anything. I'm like, what do? He just cruises around and looks at things and walks and exercises a little and reads on his Kindle. Doesn't do anything. He had no hobbies, no interests. Like he had heaps of friends, but I wouldn't even say he had heaps of friends. He had a lot of acquaintances because he didn't stay anywhere.
Yeah, so he knew a lot of people.
Yeah.
It's a weird one. It's like, oh yeah, I've been to heaps of places, but like, what have I done there? And he had I read my book in Spain. Cool.
Yeah, I get that you look at the beaches, and I get that like there is a freedom in it, but like, don't you?
So you met a homeless guy?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. I met a homeless guy, and he's proper homeless. Like I'm houseless, cruising around in my van.
Yeah,
but even I feel this thing of like it's harder to connect with people because I'm always on the move. And like I want company. Like I can feel that desire to have company.
Yeah,
like we're supposed to have.
You're supposed to have
like good connections with people that like faces you see every day, so you learn to trust them.
Yeah, you're supposed to have your little community.
Yeah, community's good.
Yeah, well, that was one of the hardest things when I first moved to Cronulla. Was like finding mates.
Yeah,
it's like fucking real lonely at first. You're like, fuck, this fucking kind of sucks.
We need people for sure.
Yeah, well, that's why heaps of people move away and then come back. For sure. Someone will oh no, I'm going to go live here, and then after 3-6 months they come back because it took a year to make friends. Because like you meet people, but the older you get, I feel like the harder it is to
really connect with people.
Yeah, because everyone's got their own group,
and you hold on to like the friendships that make you feel really good. That's hard to like become really close with others. Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah,
I definitely feel that.
Yeah, so
I mean, like I travel around and go visit friends. Like, you know, just to keep having people close to my life.
Yeah. Well, I suppose that's just a part of life. Even if you join group gyms or whatever, it's like, as well, one of the best ways to make mates is through drinking. Like
best way to make drinking mates, that's for sure.
But then you're like, I don't really want to make drinking mates.
You could go, that's where you need a hobby, right? You need to go... Like go join a fight.
But then you meet those people and you're like, you're kind of lame.
Oh, go to run club. Go to run club. Great way to meet people.
Dude, it was until you realise running sucks.
Then you have to run every day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I was nearly in. I was nearly all in on run club. It had me. It had its like tentacles on me.
You're excited about? Yeah, I remember you being excited
slowly
about it. I've never been
in.
excited by the idea of run club.
No.
I've only gone once.
Yeah.
And I know a few people that still do it, like people that are close to my life. Like, do you want to come? And I always end up being like, nah. Like any friend that I make there, I'm just not interested in the continued running.
Nah. It just
But I like going for a run, but I just like going for a run when I feel at the pace I want.
And when you feel like going.
It's not social for me.
No. But run club was never meant to be social. It's a sex cult.
Yeah,
that's why I
trying to have sex.
that's why I joined.
So if you're having sex, everyone stops running. Why would we do this?
But
cardio?
Also,
why would we do 30 minutes of cardio when we could do 2 minutes in bed and sleep in? Yeah. Like, let's be serious, everyone.
Exactly. I was, and honestly, I think I was at the wrong run club. That wasn't happening at the run club I was at. I was fucking disappointed.
So when
Hey, are you single?
Were you asking when was the orgy started? Were they all there with their party? With their partners?
Yeah, they were. I was like, what the fuck?
You're supposed to move on once you had it and make room for the single people.
Yeah, dude. That was, my first run club. We all went for coffee and I was like, so where's the orgy? Everyone was like, we're married. I was like, wrong place.
So after this,
or swingers, right?
Do I need my own person,
Yeah.
or
what am I going to do with these 200 condoms that I wasn't planning on using anyway?
oh, you're just handing out, being good Samaritan.
Anyway, I'm not allowed back there anymore. There's a what do you call it? A fucking
Photo of you.
No, where you're not allowed within like 50 meters of something.
Oh, I don't even know. Restraining
order.
That's
Yeah. Run club restraining order.
So every run club you can't even go surf because it's along the beach.
Yeah, there's so many people going to believe that. Oh, what a freak.
Oh Lord.
Well, honestly, I'm thinking that's it.
Yeah, that's it. My eyes getting itchy, so
Peace out.
peace out.
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. We've got a new digs, new area.
New digs. Let's go.